Hi, I'm Aura, but I've got my usual crew of protectors hanging out. I think we've been a little blurry switchy somewhat today, but I wanted to make a little, kind of announcement video thing, basically. I'm clearly super well, put together for this video. But yeah, it's, uh, is this kind of a day. That's probably not everyone who's around. That's almost definitely not everyone who's around, but that's who I know for sure is around and who I'm putting on there and stuff. You also might notice we have some new stuff in the background. I think it looks pretty cool. There's a candle there that's not lit right now, but I could light it sometimes and stuff. Yeah, but that's not the announcement. So, I've been thinking, especially since lately it feels like we've been having a little bit of an easier time editing than filming, and there might be some stuff coming up where that would be even more true. But also because if you saw our recent switching compilation to celebrate reaching 750 subscribers, you may have noticed that that was almost an hour of content after editing it down, which is the longest one we've ever done. And that was less than a month of content. So you might remember we were very switchy, at least at the beginning, but possibly more than I think even after the beginning for especially Genshin live streams. But I'm also realizing how often I especially wouldn't notice during the stream how switchy we were. In editing that compilation, it's becoming very clear to me that we could be a lot switchier in even more recent streams than I thought we were, while streaming. So that's one component of this. Another component is that month that we didn't even get through the entire month of footage is from February of 2023. So that's how far behind we are relative to now in getting clips for switching compilations. On top of that, I just realized what's about to start, as I was starting to plan out what the list would be that I would be working with for the next one, as I start working on that. That's when we did daily live streams for over a month, because we were trying to stream every day on Twitch until we reached affiliate. And a bunch of those are Genshin streams. So, I suddenly realized that there's 2 Genshin streams left from February, and then March has 30 streams, many of them Genshin streams, and then also 4 or 5 videos. And that would be, again, just to get through March of 2023. As I am filming this, it is October of 2024. So, I started brainstorming essentially what are some other milestones or things that we could celebrate with switching compilations, since we are so far behind and there is probably going to be so much, just the 2 Genshin streams that are left from February could probably be a video in themselves. And I haven't gone through them again yet. They might not be as switchy, who knows, but they might be even switchier. Who knows? But it's very possible that we would have entire decent length compilation videos that are 3 days of footage from during that time. So I'm thinking that one thing that I can do, and I might keep brainstorming other ideas on top of this, or especially after this, but what I'm thinking is the next milestone I was planning to be like the next step of this goal, and the next point that we would do a compilation was 1,000 subscribers. That is a really big milestone for YouTube. It unlocks a lot of stuff. Like, it's a really important early milestone for YouTube. So I'm thinking maybe we do more mini celebrations leading up to it, like every 50 subscribers or something like that between now and then, to like build some extra excitement and momentum for it type thing, is my reasoning. And it gives me a way to make videos that only require editing, because it's all things that we've already filmed. So when we're struggling more to film things, that's one of the things that I can still be working on to still be productive and still be getting things done. But also, hopefully still filming things when we're up for it, obviously. But when we are physically and emotionally and otherwise not up for actually filming something, and it's more doable to edit something, these types of projects are perfect for that. The other thing that would be on top of this is a Patreon specific thing, but we would also be working more on our outtakes compilations for Patreon, because it's the same type of thing of going through footage that's already filmed and just pulling out clips. And so keep an eye on that. If you have any interest in that tier on our Patreon, you can check it out, linked in the description below. But very soon there should start to be a significant influx in the number of outtakes videos that are on that tier. And there's some, so like the early outtakes videos are outtakes and funny moments combined, and then there's a point where we started editing out the outtakes in real time while we edit the video itself. So those are faster because we've already done essentially the first half of the editing for it. But then there's also a few videos that had like some tech issues, or for other reasons were completely unreleased and never published to our channel. I think they're all gaming things, but we're also going through those and sharing as much of it as we're comfortable with, or is like salvageable. Like, if the tech issues were bad enough that we don't feel like it's watchable or whatever, we wouldn't include that. But like, if it just didn't sound as good as we wanted it to, or if maybe we could show something just without the sound and speed it up some and put some copyright-free music behind it, or do a like voiceover type thing, or put text on the screen talking, like if something interesting happened. So yeah, that's another category of like compilation type projects we could be working on during this time. And I want to be clear, we are still trying to be filming and streaming and things like that, but I think this will help us when we're not up for those things for our channel, to still be able to feel productive and work on things that are important and helpful for us, for this channel that we care about a lot and want to be able to keep working on without it being too overwhelming or pushing ourselves too hard when we're not up for it. And yeah. So that is currently the plan. I'm going to put it that way. it is totally possible that we will start working on this and realize very quickly that it's not going to be doable for us to do that much editing in that amount of time. It's going to depend on how quickly, obviously, we reach those like mini milestones leading up to hitting 1,000 subscribers. Because we could get 50 subscribers fairly quickly and not have the video ready. That's very possible. But I still like the idea for now, and for that to be like the goal that we're aiming for, and that would give us a way to get some more of these compilations out to you and start catching up a little closer to the point where we currently are, in a way that still feels like it makes sense, like it's still celebrating a specific thing, but it's such a big milestone that I feel like it's a good thing to essentially add some extra like hype and excitement to the process of getting there from here. And yeah, so let us know if you're excited for that, if you have other ideas for types of things we could celebrate with compilations like this. And who knows, maybe I'll start working on it and there will be a point very soon where we suddenly got way, way less switchy and we'll go through like days and days of these live streams and get like 4 clips out of them or something. But I'm starting to doubt that. And even if we did, we are over a year behind on footage, and I know there are not 0 switches in that time, and especially now that we're including more like dissociative, blendy, like partial switches and things like that. Yeah, kind of I don't remember what I'm trying to say. Thank you. Kind of including other system related like symptom stuff that's visible in videos, essentially including those types of things in those compilations and calling them like switching, etc. compilations, basically. But that's the idea. That's the fingers crossed, if things go how I'm hoping, plan going forward. Yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you for watching this little update video, and if you liked it and like this idea and those compilations in general and things like that, make sure you like the video, and you can let us know your thoughts in the comments. We read and respond in some way to all of our comments, and you can also see below me all kinds of other things that are linked in the description. But check out our Patreon, like I said, if you're interested in those outtakes. There are some on there already, but there are a lot more coming. And there are a lot of other things over there as well, if you're interested, including on our highest tier, we have over 100 vlogs on there now. So many, 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 many hours of footage that's only there. Anna or somebody might be up here with me. I don't feel like I sound completely like myself, but that's okay. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and check just in case anything glitched and you got randomly unsubscribed or anything, and turn on notifications, since we are not as predictable in our streaming and uploading lately as we wish we could be, that's going to be the best way to make sure you know when we do upload something, is to make sure you turn on notifications, especially if it's not like on the day we normally do, or if YouTube is less likely to show it to you because we haven't been as consistently uploading and all of those things. So notifications help to make sure you don't miss any videos when we do manage to get those out. So yeah, thank you all for watching and supporting us and our channel in any of the ways that we do. We really appreciate it, and looking forward to doing more content one way or another, and just trying to give ourselves enough options to make it accessible to us so that we can do more than if we had like stricter limitations on what felt like it counted as like good enough content, I guess. So trying to be more realistic with ourselves about what we are up for so that we can do more than we have been managing for the last little bit. So thank you also for your patience with us as we deal with all of our various disabilities and whatnot, and hopefully we will get back into somewhat of a routine soon, but we will see what we are up for and make sure that we are taking care of ourselves too. So yeah, we look forward to doing more stuff soon. So thank you for watching. Bye.